I watched the original Karate Kid for the very first time hours before going to see this movie. Alright, yes, it was one of those major classics I've never seen. I didn't grow up with it. And so I was like, you know what? I should watch the original because the only other version I've watched was the 2010 version. So there's only 2 Karate Kid movies I've seen. I've not seen the sequels. I have not watched Cobra Kai. And so going in this movie, I had no expectations. So if you're still watching this review, thank you, because I have a lot to say. Karate Kid Legend stars Ben Wang and is about Li Fong relocates to New York City when he attracts unwanted attention from a local karate champion and must embark on a journey to the ultimate karate competition. So for the few of you that are still watching this review, thank you, because I know a lot of you are like, oh, he's not a diehard fan, he's only seen the original once. I don't care about his opinion. That's fair. You know what? That's fair. This is a very famous franchise. Obviously, Cobra Kai is extremely famous. A lot of people really like it. And you know what? I respect it. But I never got into it. I knew about all the stuff, but I just never watched any of it. So again, I watched the original. Very good movie. I actually really like that movie. I can see why a lot of you really like it. But going into this movie, I had no expectations. Like, at one point, I didn't know if I was going to review this movie because I felt like it was wrong because I've only seen the 2010 version. So, this movie, though, I have a lot to say. And again, I'm not a diehard fan, but me personally, watching this movie sucked. Like, I thought this was really bad. This is easily one of the worst movies I have seen this year. Hands down. Because this movie is the definition of what movie studios nowadays think people want. They're like, oh, we like this brand. It has been remade, reboot. Let's do another one. Let's do that. Oh, let's also get the 2010 Jackie Chan. Let's put them together. Ralph Macchio. Let's put a lot of action. Yeah. Let's do nostalgia. Let's do another Karate Kid. But you forgot about, like, the deep characters and the coming-of-age story, because now after watching that original is a really good coming-of-age story. Like, it really is about a son looking for a father and a father looking for a son. Like, that is a really good message in that movie. It's also an underdog sports movie. Like, it's really cool. This movie said, we don't want any of that. Okay, let's get straight to the positives first. First things first, the movie's watchable. I'll give it that, you know. I feel like maybe diehard fans, people who want that nostalgia of that original movie, they want to see Ralph Macchio again. You get that. I mean, the movie is like the actors. Like Jackie Chan, you'll never make me hate Jackie Chan. I like Jackie Chan. I really love that man and what he does for stunts, for movies in general. I love seeing him. I thought Ben Wang, the new Karate Kid, I thought he was charming. He's a very good actor. I thought he did a good job. A lot of the stunt work in this movie that he got to do looked really fun, looked really cool, and he did a good job in those aspects. He was a charming actor in this role. Ralph Macchio, we'll save him for the negatives, unfortunately, but I feel like for people who love this franchise, it was cool to see him again, and I'm pretty sure he's in Cobra Kai, I think, so again, you've already seen him recently, so I thought all the actors were charming. They gave the movie life. There was a few good jokes. There was a few good feel-good moments. It is a sports story, so it's very easy to just pull for this main kid because obviously he moves to New York, he gets bullied, and then he joins this competition thing. But that's what the trailer shows you. There's actually this whole other subplot involving boxing, this pizza store, and yeah, that stuff is like the meat of the story. Also, by the way, now we're getting to the negatives, this movie is only 94 minutes, and all of that's in this movie, plus a lot of fighting. Oh, let me say this first. The fighting's good. I will say that. It's really nice choreographed. There's a lot of nice shots. There's really cool stuff. Sometimes some of the green screen was a little annoying, I would say. But for the most part, the choreography is very good. It's very well done. I really like some of the blocking, the shots, whatever. There's some cool shots. I give it to it. Now, where do I begin? All right, first things first. This movie's 94 minutes with credits, so it's really like an hour and 20-something minutes long. This movie has so many montages, and this movie's trailer and what you thought it was going to be, because from the trailer, and now after watching the original, I'm like, oh yeah, this looks like the same movie, except Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio are going to be the lead, or the new teachers. yeah, Ralph Macchio came in for a paycheck and said, here's my cameo, bye. Do not expect a lot from him. Seriously, like, do not expect a lot from him. I thought this was such a, hey, we need him in our Karate Kid movie. We like people like him. Let's put him in the movie. He had no good reason for being this movie. This felt like such a studio said, hey, people like him. He's the Karate Kid from the original. Bring him back. It felt pointless. Jackie Chan's character actually has a really cool relationship with the original teacher from the original movie that I actually liked. And I actually thought that would be a cool plot line for this movie. No, you get this random boxing subplot with a pizza store and how this kid is trying to help him out with this boxing match. And I'm like, what? What does this have to do with anything? And then it turns into a little bit, well, it starts off like the original movie where he moves into New York, he meets a girl, it's all cutesy, there's a bully, they fight each other, he's down on his luck, and now he's got to learn karate, and he's got to become better. And then the pizza plotline happens, and then at the very end, then it goes to the Karate Kid competition that you see in the trailer. This movie's doing all that in 94 minutes. This was a rushed-ass movie. This movie literally said, we need all the high points of a movie. Action, charming moments, fast-paced stuff. If you like that, if you like to just turn your brain off and enjoy that stuff, you're going to like this movie. But this movie, if you compare it to the original, which again, I just watched, that movie was a coming-of-age movie. That movie felt like an actual story about a person looking for a son and a son looking for a dad. And it was a really good story. This movie is none of that. It's none of that. Even the 2010 version had heart and character. This felt like the highlight reel of a Karate Kid movie in 2025. That was the best thing I could say about this movie. It felt like a highlight reel. Like, you're going to see the best parts in the trailer, and that's the movie. For an hour and a half, it's just high point, no character development, nothing about an intriguing story. And when there is any story, it's from the original. You've seen this story before. It's literally the exact same, except there's this weird pizza store plotline with boxing match. What the hell? Like, I just found that so annoying in this movie. I found it heartless. This movie has no heart. It's just shameful. And again, I'm not even a diehard fan, so I can't wait to see people's reaction to this movie who are diehard fans, because in my opinion, this felt like a 2025 Hollywood studio movie which took a brand and said, let's put these stars on the poster. Jackie Chan, Ralph Macchio, who's barely in this movie. Jackie Chan, who I love, and he was good in the movie, so was this main kid. But besides this, the actors carrying the movie on their back, I thought this was awful and one of the worst movies I've seen this year. I'm going to give Karate Kid Legends a D. Seriously, I felt like if this was a movie that Karate Kid fans are looking forward to, I hope you can enjoy it. Again, this is coming from a person that just saw the original 6 hours ago. So, again, that's my mindset. This movie felt like it was like, oh, people like fighting. People like jokes. Let's make that the movie. No, people like the actual story of Karate Kid, coming of age, a kid who is learning how to become a man with a father figure. That's that original, and it's done really well. And the 2010 version, compared to this one, in my opinion, way better. This was a piece of shit. This took the heart of Karate Kid fans and said, oh, here you go. So, you know what? If I should watch Cobra Kai, let me know. I guess, maybe I should watch the good stuff, because I thought this was horrible. Do not waste your money. Watch it on streaming. If you're a diehard, give it a chance. Maybe you'll like it more than me. But besides that, nah. Anyway, guys enjoy this movie review. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.